Hi there, how we doing? We doing good? That's great. So, today, I am here with a bit of a sort of analysis type video. I know this is sort of a weird-ish type topic to be talking about on the channel, but as a lot of you are probably aware, if you have been keeping up with the E3 scene, Nintendo did their E3 presentation yesterday, and 2 different DLC characters for Smash Ultimate were actually revealed. Obviously, towards the beginning of the Direct, we had the hero from Dragon's Quest get revealed. I am not too sure on the name. I don't know Dragon's Quest well. It's on the tip of my tongue, can't remember it. But along with that, the big one, the big dog that everyone was really excited for was, towards the end of the Direct, we actually got a reveal for Banjo-Kazooie. Now, for those who do not know, I absolutely adore Banjo-Kazooie. I have been wanting him in Smash for a long time. And to see him finally get in is so cool. I got to see it live off of one of my friend's live streams. I actually didn't watch the actual Direct live. I mean, I watched it live, but I didn't watch it directly from Nintendo's channel. But today I wanted to give a basic overview and just look at some moves that Banjo has. I know Zero just kind of did a video similar to this, and he did kind of give me the idea, but you know, you gotta jump on that bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to do Banjo-Kazooie starting out today because, as I have previously mentioned, you know, I really wanted to see Banjo in, and I'm really excited. So let's just get right into it, see what we got. So we got the nice little intro. I kind of like what they did starting out here. They made this trailer very similar to the K-Roll trailer. Like, as you can see, it's a lot of the same trailer. The main difference that you can notice here, though, is the fact that K-Roll's in there. He wasn't in there before. So obviously there's that difference. And this. Now, I know a lot, and I mean a lot of people, caught this when it was in the trailer. I didn't catch it at first. I don't think I caught it at first. But this was a Jiggy from Banjo-Kazooie. And like I said, some people caught that went across the screen and automatically knew it was Banjo. Some people didn't, though. I didn't see it at first. So we got K-Roll here. He's got a snot bubble going. He's like, oh, beat my chest. And then, dude, he's freaking ready. And then we had this little part right here. And then you see the wings. And it does the pan. And then there's the boy. Our favorite boy. And then we get yet another troll. And it's Duck Hunt. Now, strangely enough, I find this very interesting, considering I have always made a personal joke about when I talk about if Banjo-Kazooie would be in Smash or not, where I always make the joke where if Banjo-Kazooie did get in Smash, he could end up just being a Duck Hunt Echo Fighter. So it's pretty funny to see that they use Duck Hunt as the troll joke. Obviously, with K-Roll, they use King DDD as the troll joke. And then he comes in. It's freaking here, dude. And he got it, Banjo. Ooh. And then obviously you got the Banjo-Kazooie are raring to go. Obviously, they use raring because Banjo-Kazooie is part of a rare. This was just really excited. Hey, see, you got all the rare buddies. They're all excited. And then you get the first overview of Banjo. As you can see, he's kind of on his stage. The stage is Spiral Mountain, which I think is very fitting for Banjo. And we get his official model, which looks so clean and animated, and I love it. And then you got, I don't know if that was a taunt. That might have been a taunt, but I'm not too sure. So then, this is interesting. I know a lot of people have been talking about this. So his run, this I'm assuming is his run, or his dash. Mainly because, obviously in the games, one of the abilities that Banjo had was he could get around places faster by having Kazooie walk, and that would actually be way faster than just having Banjo walk. But I'm assuming this is just his regular run, and if that's the case, he's actually pretty freaking fast, which is a good sign. Alright, so we got, okay. So this is his first look in the actual moves. Obviously that's his jab. It's a nice little 3-hit jab. And I don't think it's anything too special. However, let's just take the time to acknowledge how animated this man is. He also seems to have a jab that does quite a bit of knockback, which I think, you know, that's pretty solid, especially for a 3-hit one. That's not like a flurry attack. Obviously, for all we know, it could maybe be a flurry attack, and they're just only showing off the 3-hit jab, but I am assuming this is just a 3-hit jab. I don't think Banjo would particularly have a flurry attack. I could see him having one, but I don't think he does have one. So then he's got... Okay, so this, from what I can assume on this, if I could... Oh. So this is most likely his down tilt, which... Good lord, if this is his down tilt, it's actually got a lot of range, which is very good sign. And it pokes directly upwards, which... if we know anything about that, see, as someone who has experience with a character that has a down tilt like that, cough, cough, clap, then I actually feel like that could be a very good combo starter, which is really, really good. And I think, generally speaking, it's good for punishes, which is, you know, if you're able to have a down tilt that can be good with punishes and then can also combo afterwards, that is a super, super good sign. And then we got his back air here, which is a nice little 3-hit type thing. It seems like it's got a bit of startup lag, I will admit. And I don't think overall, when you put this into comparison, like side by side, by all of the other characters' back airs, this one's pretty mediocre. Not gonna lie, as much as I want to say all of Banjo's moves are amazing, I don't think this one's that good. It's just a weak little 3-hit back air. It's okay, I guess. I mean, if you want to use it on the occasion, I don't think it would hurt. But I don't think overall that this is like a godlike option for a back air. It's probably not the best for edge guarding too. That's probably the biggest thing. You know, you couldn't use this for edge guarding like Jigglypuff or anything. So overall, not the best back air, but we can work with it. And then this move, now this is probably where we get right into his special moves. A lot of people are theorizing whether this could be neutral B or down B. I would heavily say this is neutral B because he can also pick Kazooie up and then move with this. Now, interestingly enough, I'm not sure what kind of knockback this move does, but depending on what kind of knockback it does, I feel like this could make Banjo at least pretty viable in neutral, because when he's just kind of standing there doing the move, I feel like that's pretty good to keep your distance. However, if you need to get in against a character that plays really well in neutral, such as Wolf, I feel like being able to move with that projectile is really good. Now, again, depending on the knockback that this has, that depends. But from what I can tell, this kind of has knockback that's it looks like it had knockback that's similar to Falco's laser, which, if that's the case, that might make him pretty good to get in on neutral, which I think is a really, really good sign. In terms of an actual powerful move, I don't think this will do much, but I think in terms of neutral play, this can let him get in on neutral-heavy characters very easily. So this move right here, this seems to be his forward smash, and it has quite a bit of range, and I can't be the only one that noticed this. It seems like, and I don't know if they just did this for animation purposes, but it seems like the move itself is very hard hitting. So I don't know if this is going to be like a powerful forward smash, but it's definitely got range for sure, which is good sign. good sign. And he can also, from what I'm noticing here, he's also able to do it very consistently. He's able to let it out a lot more, you know, spam that C stick. It doesn't seem like it's got that much end lag, which I like that a lot, and especially when you consider the fact that it might be hard hitting, and it definitely has a lot of range, then that overall can be a very, very good sign. Okay, so right here, we seem to have his, we had a nice little, his ledge hanging, his ledge grab animation, which seems to be him like struggling. You know, Joker comes over there and helps him out a little bit. But this is very interesting. So he throws out a grenade, and Diddy obviously throws it at Donkey Kong. So That does mean that it will be grabbable midair during the move, which, you know, go figure. It kind of looks like it was supposed to do that. And it looks like it does okay knockback. It could be one of those moves where it does very decent damage, but it doesn't necessarily focus on knockback, more or less just doing percent. However, I'm going to assume that that's his down B. I feel like that'd be pretty fitting for a down B. And again, because of the angle, I'm not too sure what kind of knockback this move's gonna have. This shot specifically kind of makes it a bit unclear. It didn't look like it did much, but I think that might generally just be from the shot. So maybe this does do decent knockback. And we'll just have to wait and see. But I would imagine that at least does pretty decent damage. And then we also get a good taste of one of his taunts, which the moment I heard the duh, like, dude, I love Banjo so much, dude. So this seems to be his up B, which when you look at it carefully, I don't think it's the highest up B in the world, but it seems to be all right. The one thing I do notice that might give it a chance of being a bit better than I might be giving it credit for, though, is the fact that you can double jump after doing it, which does give you that added height. So you most likely don't go into free fall when doing it, meaning you can also probably do attacks after unleashing it, similar to something like Bowser Jr. And then this move I find very interesting, because this move, as you can see, is able to run through Spike Guy. I don't remember the item's name, but he's able to run through that. And I think he also seems to possibly run through. Yeah, he also runs through Bowser Jr.'s forward smash, which let me explain how I think this mechanic's gonna work. So this move seems to be taken from the mechanic in Banjo-Kazooie with his golden feathers and him being able to speed through stuff while he's flying, but obviously he does it on the ground here. Now, from what I can tell from this mechanic, as you can see, he has 4 different golden feathers. I believe at the very beginning of this clip, right before he used the move, he actually had 5. So what I am assuming is each time that you use this move, you are able to speed through stuff and have completely good super armor and shoot through this stuff, which should also point out that can be very, very good in neutral. I think, well, I'm not sure if it'd be good in keeping a good defense in neutral, but if you need to play offensive and need to get in on a neutral heavy character, I think this would be really, really good. However, what I am going to assume, since you seem to lose a golden feather every time you use the move, is either A, you can't really use the move, it like cancels out when you try to use it after using the golden feathers, or you can use the move and it still does the standard stuff that it needs to do when you don't have the golden feathers, but it just doesn't have any super arm. Which, if that's the case, that's still really good, because that move looks very hard hitting. So here we have what I'm assuming is his walk and just a nice double jump. Some people were theorizing that that was his run. I highly doubt it, because he was moving slower, but here we get a nice shot of his stage. You get Spiral Mountain, and good lord, this looks extremely detailed. You can see Banjo's house over there, you can see the tree stumps, you can see the little garden over there. It's all just, it came very full circle with Banjo, and I'm really, really happy that they put so much work and effort into it. So then we just have this nice shot of them fighting on here. You got, you know, Banjo, Falco, and Piranha Plant. And then we see Gruntilda. Gruntilda. I don't know why no one was freaking out about the fact that Gruntilda's on this stage, except for me, I guess, but okay. So we get this nice little thing of Gruntilda's lair entrance. Now, I don't know if this is only seeable through changing the camera angle, because it doesn't seem like from a regular camera angle that you'd be able to see it. Maybe you'd be able to see the bridge, but not Gruntilda's head and like the lair entrance. Not too sure what part this will play in it, but they don't seem to show anything off in terms of like a stage hazard for this stage. I'm assuming there is one, especially with Gruntilda showing up, so I don't know if maybe she'll put some effect on the players. Maybe that bridge and Gruntilda's lair entrance plays somehow into it. I doubt it, but maybe. And then right here we have what appears to be his final smash, and it fits Banjo's character really well. I think they did a really good job having that final smash fit his character, and it's just one of those nice little flurry attack ones, kind of similar to Joker. And then we have K-Rool falling down here, and then bop. I hate that no one I've seen that has reacted to Banjo, except for Zero, caught the fact that this is a reference to the ending of Banjo-Kazooie, where Gruntilda gets crushed and then put a boulder over her. That's a reference. And then there he is, the boy, and he gets, woo, please, and then you got the characters, and then he fits right in the puzzle, please, dude. And then, you get a thing, and, well, yes, it's cross Banjo-Kazooie. And then, he steals it. That's not what I wanted. So it doesn't seem as if GameSpot's reveal thing of it actually showed this, but they did in the official direct. They also dropped the official, or not official, but a rough release date for Banjo specifically, and they're shooting for fall 2019, which I think is very, very solid. It's a couple months, but we can manage. But as a lot of you guys are probably aware, obviously we have the hero from Dragon's Quest coming out summer of 2019, which is, it's basically already summer, meaning that Hero is probably coming out really soon. So when Hero does come out, I will try to get like maybe a video out about him specifically for you guys. I wanted to do something similar with Joker, but I never got around to it. So hopefully I can redeem myself with Hero. But speaking of Hero, if you guys would like to see a similar analysis as well as my feelings on Hero, similar to the one that I'm doing right now, make sure to leave it down in the comments below, because I'm very curious to see how this works, and I find it very, very unique to sit here and just kind of talk to you guys about my feelings on Banjo. Obviously, I can say a lot about Banjo, considering, again, I've wanted him smashed for a long time. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and I will see you recruits in the next video. Peace.